With Cyclone Kita, we sustained a lot of damages to our school buildings. The initial assessments was around about 70%, either destroyed or hugely impacted.
The Cyclone Kita, they destroyed 3 big buildings, 11 classrooms. So not only the buildings, but everything inside was destroyed.
Time ko nagfogmagi apako ni ako nagwawatan iya Kanaka lava fa kolele mawako.
So the Safer Schools project is all about making school facilities safe. It's understanding the drivers of risk in schools and working with governments to figure out the best ways possible to give kids the best chance at a full and uninterrupted education.
Through prioritization, we can then invest whatever resources available or what we believe will have the most impact on the education system in Tonga to ensure it's more resilient.
And so these are the things we're really talking about when we talk about risk. Where are schools located? How good is the construction of the school? And how likely are the buildings to be able to withstand the next cyclone when it comes through?
Oku whemau ke mau fua ko hae tōnga kui ai whare, e mau sio ko hangahi hoko tanga ko toa ai whare, o aloa uke whariki. Hange ko ni ko e hoko e kapa, ki he pātini, me he pātini ki he sā, me he sā ki he pimi he horisi. Au ki he horisi pe ngā ngai pou, pe pe he fo ki he whariki. Ke mau ilo i ko hae tōnga kui ai whare, pe tene lava matu ua ki e ngai matangi ko ni ka hoko.
The strapping you see in roofs to hold the roof down during cyclones, that is probably the most common issue that you see, completely corroded and broken strapping, which causes a lot of problems in high wind events.
Pela itaha ngai whare papa koe, me whare para iuti i ngai apea ko. Ku kamata ke popo, pea koe ngai ko ngai ku osi awa ho whangai whakatapu.
One of the common issues we see is that unwashed beach sand has been used in the construction, which has really serious impacts for the durability of the buildings.
Part of the challenges of maintaining the school buildings is capacity, also knowledge about how we go about doing that.
The program is working with a number of training institutes to work through and develop a range of materials that can be used to support those specific people who are responsible for maintenance. We're working closely with the Red Cross in Samoa to figure out ways to communicate the importance of maintenance. The team there is approaching it through a drama. It's a good opportunity to approach it from a different angle, show the importance of maintenance in a light-hearted way.
And having a proper maintenance program in place, I believe will help minimize potential issues with climate change related events in the future.
Kono mahu inga pe ki te au ko mahu inga ke iai halo ki ako malo mo mea mo ui lele ia ngai whanau he nau whakakaukau tau pe he he nau whakaukau no fo he wheitu o ku malo wha ofo ofa ko tui e toi tento hangi a omi ka teknau tolu e atamai o ku toi lele ia ki he nau wheinga ako.
I think everyone around the globe would agree that every kid should have the opportunity to go to school, have the access to education, but also to have access to that education in a safe and quality building.
I do hope that the student will have a safer learning environment so that they can focus more on learning rather than being worried about their learning environment, whether it's going to be there tomorrow or next week when the next cyclone comes around.
Cali is the largest city in Colombia, located in a highly active seismic zone. Many school buildings there are vulnerable to strong earthquakes. As part of its My Community, My School educational program, the Cali municipality decided to implement a seismic risk reduction strategy. The World Bank's Global Program for Safer Schools, GPSS, is supporting the municipality's design of a 12-year master plan for school infrastructure. Goals are to improve the condition of existing and new public school infrastructure, expand and optimize school infrastructure network capacity, strengthen the management of public school infrastructure. In order to achieve these results, and with the bank's technical assistance, the municipality implemented a methodology developed by the GPSS, the Roadmap for Safer and Resilient Schools.
At the time, the Secretary of Education did not have an updated inventory detailing the physical condition of school facilities. The roadmap provided us with advice and support. At the beginning, it helped us to structure the inspection framework through which we carried out the inventory. In addition, it provided building capacity training for the teams performing the field inspections. And finally, it led us through the process of data consolidation in the construction of the Master Infrastructure Plan. There wasn't any robust study on the demand of classrooms. The roadmap helped us to analyze the capacity of existing infrastructure and estimate school demand and the need for new infrastructure through 2031.
There was no mapping of the school infrastructure system. The internal processes were not well documented and were limited to the knowledge of a few people. The roadmap helped us map the processes and stakeholders involved in the different stages of planning, design, construction, and maintenance of school infrastructure.
It was not clear how much had been invested during previous administrations and how these investments could be projected in the medium term. The roadmap helped us analyze historical and current investments in school infrastructure to project the municipality's financial capacity in the medium term. We didn't know how school buildings would perform in the event of an earthquake. The World Bank methodology helped the municipality to integrate seismic hazard information and integrate information on the vulnerability of the buildings.
Once a complete overview of the situation had been established, the challenge was to organize the abundance of information in such a way that allows one to take concrete actions towards implementation. The roadmap allows you to overcome this challenge because it provides step-by-step guidance on the prioritization of information and how to make informed technical decisions. We had to find financing alternatives for the proposed interventions for each school facility in the plan. The roadmap facilitated the design of a strategy by which new investment alternatives could be identified. We wanted to ensure an optimal implementation outcome, given the intervention needs and financing alternatives provided. The roadmap helped us prioritize interventions, define procedures according to funding sources, and establish a monitoring platform based on key indicators. Through this first application of the roadmap at the municipal level, the experience in Cali is demonstrating the benefits of designing an efficient and replicable solution that fully addresses the areas in need of improvement in schools.
Мы здесь для того, чтобы обсудить, как можно улучшить безопасность школьной среды в Центральной Азии. Наша команда, которая здесь работает по вопросам сейсмической безопасности, провела большой анализ. И оказалось, самые уязвимые здания – это школы и больницы. Очень важно уменьшить вот эту вот уязвимость.
Сейсмобезопасность здания требуется, чтобы дети не погибли в этом здании, если даже это здание после расчетного землетрясения может быть снесено, что оно получает серьезные повреждения, но дети не должны погибнуть.
Нужна государственная программа по сейсмоусилению соцобъектов. Очень важно это информированность, образование, и максимальное увлечение всех заинтересованных сторон.
Очень большой объем работы ведется по переоценке сейсмической опасности территории.
В настоящее время в республике действует 2265 школ, в которых обучается около 1 300 000 учеников.
Рассматриваются не только вопросы безопасности, но и вопросы энергоэффективности, которые являются на сегодняшний день очень важным. А также вопрос оснащения питьевой чистой водой, вопросы санитарии. И причем подход был разработан такой, чтобы при минимальных затратах добиться максимальных результатов.
We are helping the government to analyze the current condition of the schools countrywide, and also we bring international knowledge. We have conducted analysis in around 400 school facilities. There are very old buildings built before 1970s that need to be replaced.
It is not the earthquakes that kills people, but the weak buildings. I believe the biggest challenge in implementing the Safer School program is to have strong will and to build strong trust within the society. It is the challenge of the government and politicians to gain trust from its citizens by disclosing disaster risk information instead of hiding them and acting promptly to address those risks.